Welcome everybody, the OG Gaming Syndicate. Welcome back. Of course, this is your boy Black Hammer. You know how it go. We are playing this Assassin's Creed Mirage. And it's a short game, so it looks like we might be done today. If not today, definitely tomorrow. But we look like we're at pretty much the end of this game. Which, we expected. That's why we started, to get through it and see how it do and if it's worthy of being called Assassin's Creed game, which I'll say it is worthy of being called Assassin's Creed game. To be put down in the list of the best, not quite, but there's story to be told and we're here for it all. For those new to the channel, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good time with us today. For those who've been here from the beginning, you already know what it is. Thank you for showing up time after time. I appreciate it. We are continually to grow, and I appreciate everyone who is enjoying the content as we just vibe out, chill, and just play a game. You know what I mean? This is what we do here. So, it's not much to say except to just get into it. So, without further ado, let's just get going. See what we got left to do. As far as I know, essentially, in terms of investigations, we just got this center part to do. That's all that's left, and plus I want to do these shards right here for this girl. And then the side quests, of course, the books and all the other stuff. But I don't particularly care about this stuff because all the looting and stuff like that is really not necessary. But we see what we get through. It depends how we feel, you know what I'm saying? So if it feels good, do it. Let's unlock this last tool.
Welcome, welcome.
Have you any new tools for me?
Take a look. Is that it?
So you never know what you end up using, because I didn't expect to use the smoke, but I love it now.
Friend.
So long.
So the smoke definitely comes in handy. So I guess we got a noisemaker now. I never particularly liked the noisemaker, but hey. It seems like, at least in this game, they give you a reason to use everything, at least once. Oh, we gotta go in the round city. So, okay, good. Thank goodness we got fast travels in there. Because I know getting into the round city sucks. It really does. They definitely hyped up security here. But then again, when there's so little space in the game, it's not like it's a lot to watch over for per se. So like when they use the term heavily guarded, yeah, it's heavily guarded in here.
They say the harem is home to hundreds, secluded and kept from sight of men. This place may be more secret than Alamut.
Okay.
Dangerous gun.
Where are we going? Said we got one clue for everything. Okay. We just get it done how we get it done. Where are you? Because it's not showing up on my little radar. Oh, it's behind me?
نحتاج إلى الاستفادة من أداة الكمال الملاحية والفنيين المدربين.
What see you, my friend?
Okay.
من ارتداء الحرير.
I don't know why I took all that just to zoom into that. I miss the good old days where you just used to go through the walls and stuff. They would just show it. Now it's
They
like you
say
gotta
no
catch the
man
perfect
may
angle.
enter the harem unless he is a eunuch, or the Khalifa himself. I am neither, so this could be interesting.
Her influence wanes. Her followers dwindle by the day.
Kabiha is a great woman, Farah.
She was, while Al-Mutawakkil lived, but her son did not succeed him, and her time has come and gone. When the tide ebbs, will you be swept with it to the sea?
I do not like to get involved in politics, Nasreen.
Please. We know what you are.
Enough! The new eunuchs will be arriving any minute. Meet them at the gate, Makira, and try not to make a mess of it. Come, Nasreen.
New servants mean new faces in the harem. If I had a eunuch's uniform, I could slip in among them.
Alright.
Show me everything.
Of course, this is a two-part mission. It's like a shop. Do we gotta buy it? I guess. Let's see.
تطرحه الفيزياء أرسطو وفقا لتفسير الحصين. واقعاً دوست داشتم کمی از این.
You know, it's funny. I did say if they could wear costumes and stuff, and it sure did happen as I said it.
I need your eyes, my friend.
What?
A eunuch's uniform freshly tailored. Perfect. Looks ready to me.
I'll just be taking that. Don't worry about me. I'll just be taking that.
A bit tight across the chest. And gut.
Don't I need the mask? I don't need the mask.
Go, Enkidu.
Oh, I don't need both things? I could just use... Okay.
Sure. I don't mean to both.
I just feel like the little assassin's medal just gives
Hopefully
it all
this
away.
will work.
Tamahel, do I know you?
I doubt you would. This is my first day. I would hate to be late. Makira! Assalamu alaikum!
You know him, Makira?
What? You have forgotten me already!
No, I'm sorry. It has been a long...
That is all right, fair one. My face is quite forgettable. Unlike your own. Farah is expecting me. Between us, she terrifies me. Please do not make me late for her.
Let him in, Abbas.
Barakallahu fiki, Sayyidati.
Okay, seems this is enough. Really says restricted area. I don't think this guys will help me. Was that the right place? Because they sure don't do a good job of pointing me in the right direction.
Sir, are you lost? You cannot be here.
I mean, I think this is the only place to go. Nothing's highlighting gold. Nothing is screaming, yeah, this is the right way. Ah, there we go, finally.
What are you doing?
Makira! I was just...
Breaking into Kabiha's office? You are no eunuch. Leave now, or I'll tell Nasreen. I'll tell Farah.
Tell them what? That you let me in here? I cannot imagine they will be pleased about that. You are a kahramana, no? You serve the concubines every need. When is the last time someone asked what you needed? Someone who would not judge. Someone you could forget was ever here. There must be something you need, Makira. Or want.
There is something. He has eyes for Farah. The Walad. He doesn't look at me. But Farah uses a paint to make her eyes bigger. And if I could have some, I think he might...
Say no more. I am at your service. Where can I find this paint?
The storage room, but no one is allowed in. Apart from Nasreen. Farah trusts her with everything, even her magic potion.
Farah has a magic potion.
She has Nasreen carry it. Tells her when she wants a sip. It makes her breath foul. Still, I'd give anything to try it myself.
And so you shall. And in exchange, Makira, what will you give me?
The key to that office.
Eye paint and magic potion. Your wish is my command. Eye paint and magic potion? Seriously? So what is this magic potion? Ah, I see. Alcohol.
I hate the idea that I need to use a jewel in order to break into a chest.
Bigger eyes might add to my disguise. No, focus, Basim. You need that key. Then potion acquired. Now to get that key.
That dude contemplated using makeup.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. The others say I'm too young for paints and potions. But I'm not too young to know why they use such things.
Of course not. Now the key.
They only know more than me because they've all read this book. The Garden and its Mysteries. It's all about biology, the body, its secrets. It is quite infamous. Have you read it?
No.
Farah keeps it in the Khalifa's quarters. They're on the roof, and strictly forbidden.
Makira, we had an agreement.
Please, if you could just get the book and bring it to my room? It's in the east corner on the left.
Oh, fine. But then the key. Paint, potion. Now she has me fetching body books. I meant to play a servant, not be one.
See how quick that turns? Where is that? Is that actually outside? This is upstairs. I can't carry him inside.
What? Trouble about. Feel it.
You there! Hold!
Hey, you're dead.
I feel like this is the worst.
All right, I have this.
All for a stupid ass book. She want makeup, she want a book. Like, sure. Oh.
Quarters fit for a Khalifa.
Oh, we got the book.
The garden and its mysteries. Not much spice to the title. I guess that was the idea.
Yeah. How am I supposed to get back over there without being detected? Not like I could go outside and just walk through the front door now, can I?
Hey, hold on, you.
Oh, figured it out.
Abu Abdullah's ambition knows no bounds. Kabiha might have been lax about lateness, but I am not so lenient as she.
I am sorry, Farah. It will not happen again.
Farah?
To you, she's Sayyidati, or Walad.
Go about your duties. Abu Abdullah's ambition knows no bounds.
But Farah, he cannot still believe he will take the throne.
Have you met his mother?
Perfect timing. I need an honest opinion on my poem. I'm having trouble with the 23rd stanza.
What is a stanza?
Never mind. Philistine.
وأنا متأكدة من أن لديه جميع بيانات
There you are. Enjoy. Let us hope she does not come up with any more tasks. I think I have created a monster.
Word up.
Why do I need to learn algebra? You! Tell me you have read Al-Kindi.
I am sorry, Sayyidati.
Hey, does no one read anymore?
The book is in your room. Now...
So? Are my eyes bigger?
Huge. Makira, I need the key.
This potion, it gives you confidence. I feel like I could take on the world.
Yes, I am familiar with this potion. We had a bargain, Makira. The key. Now.
Wait, you have to return the potion to Nasreen. If Farah finds out it's gone, she'll be furious. Then the key is yours, I swear.
Fine. Drink some water while I am gone, will you please? This is the last time, Basim. Put your foot down.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a problem.
The exciting posts tend to get you killed more.
Back where you belong. The potion is put back. All is right in the world. Now I will get that key from Makira if I have to pry it from her hands. It is done. I am done.
Thank you.
It's a
Funny, I
pickpocket
have a
and
bit of a
pocket pick.
headache. What happens now?
You give me the key.
Oh, right.
You do not have it. You are afraid of Qabiha. What?
No. Her star is fallen. They all say it. It's just... I was having fun. Here it is.
Finally. Now to find my answers.
This time we did it in front of everybody.
A hairpin. Nings. When did Qabiha get it?
Okay.
A signed book of Harib's poems. The ocean, the desert, the cobra, and the dove. A map of the Khilafah and Alamut. I remember this perfume. I smelled it in the bazaar, and perhaps in the harem. But on who? Yet for its grandeur, the room is all but empty. Things look to be missing, including Qabiha herself.
What is this?
She always drank from it. She asked me to give it to her. It's harmless.
You call this harmless, Nasreen?
You should go. Now. Give me the key.
What happened to her?
She had you poisoned.
Me. You really shouldn't have left me alone with that flask.
I'll search the rooms. You with me.
I did nothing. I did not hurt her.
What did you do?
Relax. No one is looking at us. They will be far too busy with the book they find in Nasreen's room.
Nasreen's room?
The garden and its mysteries. Nothing bawdy, just a study of native herbs, their properties medicinal, poisonous, cosmetic.
Damn, she said
Belladonna, deadly nightshade. It does make the eyes look lovely in small doses. Shame I had to waste it all on her. What? You saw them? Farah and Nasreen, dripping poison in everyone's ear, spreading lies and rumors about my mistress.
Qabiha.
One dead, the other disgraced. No one will hear them now.
Yes, Ya'la. What are you?
Loyal. In Qabiha's absence, I defend her throne from those who would supplant her.
Her office is empty. She has abandoned you, Makira. You serve a faithless mistress.
She will return from the palace when the danger has passed.
You really should not have told me that.
It makes no difference. You will never find her. Now, play nice. There are children present. Nice uniform, by the way. Suits you.
I can do nothing for Farah. But if Qabiha is the head of the Order, I could still spare those who have yet to suffer at her hands.
That was crazy. Okay, they all are, okay. It's not bad, they all around the same area. That's how I feel like it is in all the Assassin's Creeds. They always get used for something. Makes you wonder sometimes who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Set morality, right?
الفلكية الجديدة
أثر أفكار ابن قرة في علم الحياة بشأن الإخوة الخمسة أن يشارك
بداخل المدينة المدورة.
What beautiful homes. Far different from the slums of Anbar. Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
شجرة الصفصاف القديمة أهوب بكلمة حول الأمر، لكني أسمع ضوضاء غريبة. أراهن على أن أبا القاسم يصنع جهازا موسيقيا.
أعرف أن ذلك أكثر مما يمسك. أثر من العمل. قرأت هذه جميع بيانات السجارة.
يمكننا عمل دبسا ونفاجئ أمهاتنا ببعض القصائد.
Going around in circles, couldn't find my
Let
way
us
in.
hope she is home.
You will not bar me from my guests. This is my house.
Bought with my generosity.
Bought by my genius.
For tokens, favors, and personal dedications, you may find Sayyida Arib in the garden after her recital. Good day.
You must be her patron. It is an honor, Sayyidi. If I may, I seek a private audience with the poetess.
Do you?
I have been moved beyond words by her words. Symmetry of sky and sea. I only wish to express my sincere admiration.
Pretty words. Nearly as pretty as hers, and just as false. We both know what mask she wears, don't we?
Mask, Sayyidi.
Enough, Sayyidi. I know what you are, and I know why you've come. You think I haven't seen you skulking in the shadows. She's no longer party to your plots. Your secret meetings, your foolish nicknames. I have scrubbed her clean of them. For I have set a watch on her door. My men dog her recitals. Every letter she's had of you I have shredded or sent back.
Sent back?
You will find them piled at the Postal Bureau. Burn them. Bury them. Do what you will. You can choke on them for all I care.
Think he thinks you're the side dude, my dude.
Foolish nicknames, secret meetings. The patron may have thought me a member of the Order of the Ancients. The piles of letters at the Postal Bureau may reveal more. Let us see what mask you wear, poetess.
I don't think that's what he meant at all. I think it sounds like he thinks you the side dude. It almost sound like it, but it definitely sound like he think you the side dude.
Hold on.
الحدة والصبيان الحمقى.
كان مبتسما مثله.
The Postal Bureau. I will do as the Huyun do. Sift through strangers' mail and sniff out conspiracies.
Okay. A barred door. I guess that's the way out.
لو كان لكننا نعامله.
الأمر كان مقطعا في كتاب.
Back. You may not enter at this hour.
I may not enter at this hour. Does that mean that if it was earlier? If it was earlier, can I get in? We'll see. Or do I just need something special?
You may not enter at this hour.
Okay.
يلتزمون بها لئلا يهيلوا
They only know 2 times, huh? Only 2 times a day. It's either day or night. Oh, it's worth a try.
يجب أن أسأل أمي.
Trying to see if it was something of that sort, but apparently it's not. Uh-oh. Why do I need so many guards at the post office?
I need your help, my friend.
No other way.
Hey, what?
Shit.
Hey, I'll silence you! Ah, no! Get back here!
Sheesh. They must really love their mail. They would die for it.
Hey.
What's going on, Rizzy? How are things? We learning that they don't play no games with their mail in Baghdad.
All good on my end. How about you?
Awesome, can't complain. It's all good in Baghdad. I'm feeling though like we're about to be done with this game though.
There must be here from every corner of the Khilafah. Now to find Aribs. Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. How kind. Moving on. Abu Abdullah is the true Khalifa and will soon reclaim his stolen throne. I will leave this one for the Uyun. Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and ya la-qaraf. After the honey drips from her lips, A Thalab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Secret order correspondence? Bad poetry? A bit of both? Harib could be a Thalab. The patron spoke of a recital in the gardens. I could give this letter to Harib and see where the vixen leads me. Please note that your payment of 15 dinars is overdue and must be... No.
So I'll take that back now. And of course, this guard's right in front of here, so...
I will go to the garden, give Athalab her letter, and follow where she goes.
Awesome.
حداد النحاس
There is more than enough people to pickpocket here.
Rage as the ocean, I will sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I will bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. So be you ocean, desert, cobra, dove. All shapes and humors will I embrace. Hello there. Have we met? Come, don't be shy. I rarely bite and I never leave a mark.
It's because she has no teeth.
It seems there's no privacy in the public eye. How came you by that letter? Who put you up to this?
I work in the dark to serve the light.
I've met the men who serve the light. It seems its glare oft leaves them blind. Are your masters so blinkered and bumbling?
You were warned, you son of a dog. Come, Arib. We will set no tongues to wagging here.
Yours is the tongue that will not still itself, even when I beg for silence.
You spurn the counsel of he who raised you, and without whom you would still be nothing?
I raised myself. I authored myself. I have written myself into history. You are banished from my pages. Now be gone!
How can I leave you to wolves such as these? You're a woman alone, unarmed.
Words are weapons enough for me.
Then let us see what defense they offer. Take her.
There is somewhere the Sayyida needs to be, and you are delaying her.
It seems that words can summon shields.
We will need to make this quick.
Won't take long! That's it! Hear that crack! That's it!
You know, I pressed R3.
Right.
I thought they would too, but it's really not.
Be patient.
I think they're just trying to tell the story how he went bad. What in the world? And I really hate how my hits don't stun them at all.
Arib has left for her secret meeting. I must hurry. The letter commanded Athalam to leave the garden and follow the mouse. Perhaps Arib is not lost to me yet.
Disgusting! You will suffer for your sins.
There, one of the Thaabin members.
Criminal!
I should investigate.
Get yours. Guards! Guards over here!
What here, dog?
Another shot. I must get out of here.
إن ذلك ليس حكيما.
That man's a killer.
Hey! It is him! That's the man they are looking for! Be careful! That is the scum they are hunting!
Have you figured out how to do the focus ability?
I did. It doesn't mean that it works, but I have.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Like, I just tried to use it for that last fight. It didn't work. I guess it's just another part of the stiffness of this game.
How far will the fox flee?
The weird thing is I think it has to be out of combat.
ما مشكلته؟
Yeah, it's silly.
Why would they restrict you?
I would think I would need it in combat. But, you know, design choices. Like, can't stress that enough. Design choices.
The guards will be ever vigilant.
اتجاه الريح منا. نحتاج حقا إلى مغادرة حربية.
I think they just didn't want to make it too easy. I think that's what it really came down to. They didn't want to make it too easy, and they just messed it up by trying not to make it too easy. Because again, it's already a short game. If it was easy, it would be even shorter. You know what I'm saying? So they just did things just to make it clunkier, just so you didn't get through it fast. Because essentially,
yet another painted mouse.
It is exactly. It's a DLC. You know.
إنه خرج من الباب عاريا.
Like the disappearing waypoints.
Yeah, basically. Like, it's the tricks. Like, I mention them all the time. The tricks that they use to keep you here longer, they're just that. They're tricks. And my thinking about it is that you don't gotta fool me into playing it. And they do that a lot, trying to fool you into.
another crumb to follow. I am growing tired of this chase.
No, no! God! Someone's made off with my coin purse! Come at once!
لو لم يكن ملكهم سكيرا أحمق لحكمت
Follow the hawk. Really? I like mice. You should bring him before the Medallion court.
But he thinks only of my reputation, Sarah. To safeguard success, I must be palatable, discreet. He fears I am too proud.
You? Never.
I write that love is feral and free, unbound by stricture or statute. Should I not practice what I publish?
Practice makes perfect. It also makes enemies.
So be it. But let me choose them. Courtiers, caliphs, patrons, partners. So many men have tried to decide my enemies. And friends. Though Allah knows I once chose poorly.
He hid himself well. And the poet needs patrons. Even one so great as Al-Talib.
Well, I have my pick.
Good. There's troubled times ahead.
I will be fine. I have survived 6 caliphs. I will survive
6 more.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kiss the rings I need to kiss, but I will not be bound again. Not by anyone.
Like, I could understand the issues, because...
meetings, coded names. There is no trace of the Order here. Still, she has her pick of patrons. Maybe the head of the Order is not Harib herself, but an admirer.
The game itself takes about 25 hours to beat. That's what it looks like. You could tell because I'm like, what? This is part 4, and we're almost done with it. But Valhalla took like, what, 20? I think Odyssey was like 22. Plus I had a little bit more on top of that. And, you know, all of those are like 5-hour streams apiece. So I could see where people were upset, especially if this is only 25 hours. And you could tell they try to squish things and just make it complicated for no reason. Like, this could easily be a decent game. It's really not that bad, but it seems like when you start looking at the reasoning behind why they did certain things, it's like they did it just to kind of like make it difficult for no reason. Like, you could have easily stuck this somewhere in Valhalla probably, but I think once they added the Odin thing, because I feel like this is no longer than like the Odin quests, you know, all the stuff doing with Odin. So like they could have possibly threw it in there, but I guess it would have just made it a little bit longer. And, you know, God forbid, because everybody talk about, you know, all the filler and the fluff that they put into this game. But, you know, it didn't have to be exactly what it is, you know. It could have been much more fluent, but I figured that they knew that, you know, that we would get used to it so quickly that we would just run through this. Like 25 hours is nothing into a person who really enjoys the game, because most people who enjoy the game will sit there for hours in one sitting. Like, you'll see that people will beat games within the first week that they come out. The first weekend they'll come out. This being 25 hours, this would be a day or two that they would actually beat this game if they really were enjoying it, if it was really fluid. You know, so they basically try to condense and put as much story into it as possible, but make it small as possible. Even look at the stats and stuff. All this stuff is, look how simple this is, right? You literally could get everything fairly soon if you really grind it out. There's really nothing to it. But they put a lot of things just to make it difficult for no reason. A lot of things I'm noticing. And I think the frustration is enough to take away from it, because people will begin automatically to start saying, yo, this is a bad game because it's frustrating for no reason. Like it could have definitely been easier. Like it seems like, you know, when clunkiness is done on purpose, like everything is there, but you make it clunky and clumsy for no reason. It has no reason to be clumsy. Like even the little pickpocketing side game, that was like built to be frustrating and clumsy for no reason. Right. And I could see it happening. You know, I could definitely see it happening. You know, it makes it difficult for people who are invested, like me. I'm invested in it, so it makes it real difficult to really push through it. And I try to find all the good things with this game, and I can say there's a lot of good things, but the clunkiness for no reason is just like, that's just foul. You know what I mean? It's just foul. And thank goodness I didn't pay full price for this game. But I would be pissed if this was considered a $70 game for real, I'd be pissed, because I'd be done in a day or two, you know? It definitely wouldn't make it a week. Look, the game didn't make it a week. Can I be upset? No, not really, because I'm ready to get into Shadows for real. Right? But if this was the game that I got for the year waiting for Shadows, I'd have been more than heated. And it's not because the game is horrible. It's just made miserable for no reason other than to try to delay you for a little bit. It's like just throwing a bunch of obstacles in the way for nothing. Right? For all of that, you could have filled this whole city with way more side quests to make, you know, stories out of this stuff. You could have did more stuff, make it episodes and such. But, you know, you gotta think about it like this. There's nothing that's really important here. None of the enigmas, nothing really. The only way you get money is through pickpocketing for real. Not side quests, but the loot and stuff, I thought that had no purpose whatsoever. It seems like the loot in here is even worse. It's like this yeah, I agree. It should have really just been a DLC. But I understand why it's not a DLC, because there's a lot more involved in it, and probably would have been too long to be considered a DLC. But you had to have some kind of ground. But then again, when you're so afraid of, you know, doing what you do best, and you stepping on eggshells because everybody is complaining about how large the games are and such like that, I mean, we kind of create the nonsense that we get. We kind of do. You know what I mean? Complaints to a creative person only makes them try to create things to please us, and gaming is not supposed to be something that you're trying to do to please the audience. And I know that's weird to say. You're supposed to create something that you're passionate about, and we as an audience are supposed to take it and now find where we appreciate it. When you start trying to create something just to kind of like, it's like I'm telling you what picture to paint, right? Instead of letting you paint something and me appreciating it. I don't know exactly what I want, but I'm telling you what I want. Okay, draw Spider-Man, right? And all you did was draw Spider-Man. If I let you be creative, you probably would have drawn Spider-Man swinging through the city, taking down a villain, explosions behind it, all kinds of stuff. But because I put my influence in it, all I got was a straight picture of Spider-Man just standing there, right? And I hope that's an analogy that people can understand. When we try to dictate what a creative person does, we could only blame ourselves for what we get. And I think once you know, people started being like, all right, well, the games are too bloated and stuff like that. Shut your bitch ass up. Either play the shit or don't play it, right? Like you're messing with the creative mind, and I think that's what's happening here. And Ubisoft has been that way because Ubisoft doesn't have much to go on except for Assassin's Creed. And to them, I say, yo, just be the best Assassin's Creed maker that you could possibly be. Don't gotta do all the other stupid shit to make people happy. Fuck all of that. Either we like it or we don't like it. Just do something creative, and if you fail, it's not because we told you some shit that was stupid. It's because you just fucking stop being creative. Smoke your weed, do whatever you need to do, get your influence, your muse, whatever. Stop listening to people. Be passionate. Simple. The moment we start to influence what the creators are doing, we're doing too much, because now we're short-ending ourselves. Like what you see in Mirage, we're short-ending ourselves and we're getting shit, right? They're like, okay, well, so like the game developer's like, yo, I got this idea, and you're like, no, I just want this, and they're like, well, okay, but I had a great idea, but you just wanted this, all right, just give them this, and the people behind us like, shut up. Let's give them what they say they want. So now we can hit them with 3, 4, 5 stuff that we had in the works, and we don't gotta do nothing for the next 10 years. Right? Yay! Roughly, Rockstar. Say no more. Right? Said who told them that we wanted tennis and Midnight Club and all this other shit that they you know, not to say that they were bad at anything that they did, but it was a whole lot of delay to make a game that lasted 3 console generations, because they knew what they wanted to make, and when they made it, everybody was like, oh, this is awesome. Not, we told them what to do, and this is what we got, and we hate that shit now because, you know, we should have minded our business in the first place, you know? But I digress.
My finder of facts, my fielder of questions.
How can I be of help, Basim?
Tell me about Arib. Her words were as scripture to members of the Order.
A gifted artist and poetess, Arib won her freedom through her skill. Tabit tells me she keeps a luxurious home in the Round City. Anything else?
What do you know of Qabiha? She had ties to the Treasurer.
Born to slavery, Qabiha rose to become Al-Mutawakkil's favorite concubine in the harem. Yet her son was not made Khalifa. Certain. Anything else?
Tell me about the governor. I saw him give orders to Wasif at Turkey.
Muhammad is one of the Tahirids, powerful viceroys of the Khalifas in Persia. He governs all Baghdad from his seat
I
at the
thought I
courts.
wanted a classic
Anything
AC
else?
game, so they made Mirage and I ended up hating it.
Where can I find our suspects?
All 3 live within the glorious Round City, the power center of the Abbasid Khilafah. Anything else?
I feel like if they wanted to make a classic AC game, they should have did it without us saying a word, right? It's like, let great minds think alike. But the moment that you put a thought into a great mind, it's not so great anymore, right? Like I love the nostalgia of this game, that's great, but they didn't do enough. Like, they should have made it just as big as every other game. Like, I'm not mad at the size of the games of Valhalla or Odyssey, because once I played them, I realized that they were really good games. I can't complain about having more of a really good thing, right? But if you're a person who's just trying to rush through it, and I think this is a streamer thing, or, you know, the ones who like to be the first ones to put out a review about a games, if the game is too long, they never finish it in time for a review, and then that's what's dictating the size of the games, because people are not able to finish their job, because they're like, boom, I finished it, and they really didn't finish it. It was a 9 out of 10, or 8 out of 10, or a 7 out of 10, or they really just sucked at the game and they named it a 2 out of 10 because they really just sucked and it was a skill issue. Like, everybody is trying to rush to be the first to say they did it, rather than just sitting there and enjoy the game. That's why it's very easy to like now come back and play these games and rate it myself, saying I played this game through it, you seen me do it, and it looked like I had a really good time doing it. Here we are. Now here we are at Mirage. Am I having a good time? I am having a good time, but it's with a grain of salt, because now it's like, you know, when you play something that has potential and you're like, but why? Why the fuck did you do this? Like, it could have been so much more. Why the hell did you do this? That's what I'm having. It's not that it's a bad game. Things are there, all the elements are there, but now you're making it clunky and stupid for no reason. Especially when only you're using for attack button is one button. You changed up how everything is done in this game just to make sure that people who have muscle memory to this game get slowed down, and everything is just different for no fucking reason whatsoever, right? It's like it's like, all right, people are getting too good and we know we ain't put shit into this game, so instead of letting them just rock through it, let's make it start doing circles when you press forward or some shit. Let's instead of letting him be able to run through the town, run through the roofs and do everything flawlessly, let's make a hiccup where he just drops into the center of every fucking enemy that's in there. Right? Just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? just for the hell of it. And just so they don't get upset, let's give them smoke. So if they got enough smoke, they could just assassinate their way out of it, but still at the end not be satisfied with the fact that they were doing things perfectly as an assassin because it's Assassin's Creed, and now they get out of it and they're just saying, okay, well, we got out of it, but yo, fuck it, when it's done right, it feels good. So all you did was frustrate people just to say, all right, we're not even going to mention this one, right? This becomes like Unity. We're not even going to mention this with the rest of the other grades. We're just going to act like it never existed, and hopefully the next one is good. Now, fortunately, from what I hear, Shadows is good. So you'll never hear about the mistake, which is Mirage, right? That shit will be buried under the history of just hit or misses when it comes to Ubisoft. Hey, they were making this and what, fucking Star Wars at the same time. They put all of their stealth Assassin's Creed shit into Star Wars because somebody told you that a Star Wars game without lightsabers was a good fucking idea. And I'm gonna leave it there, right? I'll leave it there. But I digress.
Shukran, Fulan.
Moving forward.
Nice to see you.
I am sure you have not been idle.
Be my guest.
I have everything right? Yeah, I have everything.
Seen enough?
Yep. We're done. Oh, wait.
I would like to borrow your wisdom a moment.
Here's what I have.
No, that's not necessary. A charge. And even poison tip don't really seem necessary. Maybe a stagger hit. Yeah, it's not like I want to throw daggers from like across the map or nothing like that. That makes no sense. Poison? Nah, not so much. Yeah, I think I picked the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with durable smoke. Let that be a thing.
Nothing else?
My thanks for your aid.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm in awe. I'm in awe of all the nostalgia. I'm in awe of different little things to it, but it's too clunky and too little. Like, even while fighting, it seems like button presses are less responsive at times. You know? Like, I don't understand how come when you hit people or you hit the guards, they don't even get stunned or stop them from attacking. They just attack through being attacked. That doesn't seem realistic. If you're going to attack through being attacked, you might as well be dead after that attack, you know, because you just went even further into an attack rather than like pulling back or parrying or anything of that nature.
Show me the path ahead.
Oh, okay.
Enkidu, I am sorry for putting you in danger.
Apparently they don't like birds here, huh? Kind of say this so you just shooting random birds. Right.
Courts are close. Derwish once told me it is where the commons can appeal when justice itself is dealt unjustly. My father once said, "To know the measure of a man, ask those who work beneath him." These judges must know the governor better than most.
I swear, people who are new to this channel, they're going to think that we're an Assassin's Creed channel. I promise you we're not. I just really do like this game and just how it turned out. You know, I just want to catch up. So don't be surprised when I'm playing other RPGs and such like that. You know, that's what we do here.
Greetings, Sayyidi. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the governor, Muhammad ibn Tahir.
I am not underpaid to answer questions. I suggest you make this worth my time. Otherwise...
Would you accept this token of appreciation from a humble citizen?
I would. As a start.
You drive a hard bargain. Too hard.
Wait. A rival has uncovered documents that could see me dragged before my own court. Bring them here. Answer your questions.
I will see what
But, you know, we got bills to pay. How we gonna get it in there? So that door is definitely blocked. Shit. I know I'm in this general direction, but
to not sound too negative about the game, what are some things it does really well?
I like the stealth. I like the world. The world is definitely full. It's lively.
Abu Abdullah should be tried for treason. If he were in my court, why
I don't think the story is that bad.
But it leaves a bad taste.
The nostalgia is definitely there. But I'll say if I was to really gush on anything, it would have to be the world and the environment. Baghdad is a beautiful city. Everything out of here is jumping. I like the world.
So much AC1 vibes in the world setting.
Right. I'm definitely feeling that. I like the idea that you could pay the people to help you out. Yeah, the ideas of the world is definitely what's really pushing this one forward. I love the fact how they brought. I mean, I can't even state that because that is something that they should have always had. But I like the fact that they brought the eagle back and how helpful it is. I like how they did up the defenses a little bit, so they made it a little bit more difficult to break into places, just to add a little realism to it, you know. I wish it would have been something that was done over time, like if they get broken into or people get robbed, they would add more police, or they would add more defenses to a building. I wish it was something that was over time as opposed to just there from the beginning. But let's see. You're making me really think about this one. And it's sad that it takes so much. Because again, everything in terms of the world is the best part. Even how the camel acts in the world, how you travel through it. I just don't like the fact that it makes it unnecessarily difficult for no reason. Like, I could say, let's say what would make this game better. One, if it was longer. The world being bigger probably would have turned into something much better. The story, if they didn't have to rush everything and condense it into something smaller, if they would have flushed it out a little bit more, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. Giving more purpose to things, I feel like, is beneficial. I like the fact that they don't super duper focus on loot, and I like the fact that you basically get your money from pickpocketing. I like that. Because there's no real way to get money either way. It's not like you get them in boxes and stuff like that. And I feel like it would have been better if I could buy more outfits than anything else, or have them made instead of, searching for them. But I'll say the saving graces had to be the world. The world and the map is definitely a saving grace. Now, could have been larger? Hell yeah! It could have been more places to explore. I would have liked that too. But everything else is fairly basic, I would say. Like even the assassinations. Actually, you know what? When it comes down to the assassinations, I like the idea about how there's only cutscenes when you're assassinating, the order as opposed to just regular assassinations that you're doing. I feel like it gives certain ones more purpose over others. Like they would give everybody 5 minutes of fame to just talk their piece, like, oh well, I was just about to give my horse a washing, but now I'm dead. It's like everyone that has the cutscene has a little bit more purpose to it. And it's more than and it separates to say that there's more than assassinations happening than just with the order. There's people who's involved around that stuff. I like the fact that they made it that you could do certain things to lead people out into situations to then get assassinated. I like those things. Those are actually interesting as opposed to, because like back in the day, it was way too easy. You really could just like run and go and assassinate person and keep moving. Like you could get through your assassination so quick in the older ones, it's not even funny. Like you'll be like, oh, jumped off a building, slice somebody's throat, and then just keep it pushing, right? On to the next one. And you'd really get through your people just that simple. I like that they put a little bit more difficulty into it. What I'm not liking is when you actually get into the interactions with other people, and then all of a sudden, the button presses don't matter, or the focus that you're supposed to have doesn't work, or, just little things just to slow you down just because they decided to make it shorter. Like, if you're going to do it right. If you're going to make a story, make the story, right? I feel like it's like one of those things. It's like, when you watch a movie based off of a game and they try to fit everything into 2 hours, that's what this game feels like. Like you try to fit everything under this time and just kind of like no time for development. Like I would say if there was anything that was done right, I refer to Origins. I'll say Origins. Just play Origins and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It was long, but it was decent and everything fit. This is a step backwards from what they made us accept after a while, right? And trying not to, and I'm not putting that in a negative way. I'm just saying is that it needed more, right? It needed more. It's not that it's horrible. It's not that it's unplayable. It just needed more.
I have what you asked for. Now, what do you know about the governor?
He's feared, respected, dedicated to the rule of law, order.
That is all you know. You work here. Muhammad ibn Tahir keeps office at the courts.
At the shorter courts, not the Mathalim. He does keep spies here. One scuttles back to his office every day at noon. Goodbye now.
And I definitely sense a lot of Hitman influences in this game. It needed more of that. You see how I'm using a different disguise other than the obvious assassin thing? They needed more of that, where you could blend in with the environment instead of standing out as the only dude walking through the town with a hood on in 100-degree weather. You know what I'm just saying? It's like it needed more blending, but again.
That messenger could lead me to the governor's office, and whatever secrets he buries there.
Like now that I'm dressed differently, now I feel more like an assassin other than the other things, At this point in time, they should make changing your clothes much more reliable, like to take off like your wanted levels. If you change clothes or blend in and stuff, that'll probably make it easier to kind of like, disappear. Except, rather than ripping down wanted posters like people didn't already see the sign. You shouldn't have to sit down to eavesdrop. Again, stuff that's just made to just make it difficult for no reason. I like the fact that they shoot at the bird. That makes it a little better too. I like that. Even though it makes it a little difficult to do things, but it makes you use your eagle vision more. I seen that coming a mile away. I ain't gonna lie.
صنعه الإخوة موسى كان في الحدائق المجاورة لبيت الحكمة. أخشى أني لا أفهم
Like all the right elements are still here. The being able to blend in and stuff. All of that is still here.
Not welcome here. Go.
إذا حسبنا طرف الإهليج الخارجي هكذا يمكننا تقريبا تحقيق القاعدة الذهبية.
Derwish always warned me I would be dragged to the Shurta. Who would have imagined I would walk in willingly?
Someone should get him to back off.
You have no business here.
Alright, so you guys are gonna keep me out, huh? Gotcha. Definitely can't head through the walls. So I'm gonna get in here.
But so am I. You think they'll be on time today? How late were they yesterday? An hour? It didn't happen so often.
إذا ذهبت إلى بيت الحكمة إنه يقضي لياليه في مرصده الجديد. لم أره في ضوء نهاري لأسابيع. ألا تعتقد أنه
Guide me, Enkidu.
Well.
They are vigilant. Best not go now, Enkidu.
They don't like birds here neither. Yeah. My goodness.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet? He still owes me.
There gotta be an easier way to get into this place.
لقد عاد للتو كانت هنا آخر مرة، لكنها ليست هنا الآن. إذن أين ذهبت؟
هذا المحور كما صرح الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع علم النجوم. للقبض على
أول ما سيقولونه إنهم بحاجة إلى المزيد بالطبع. أعتقد أنه
What a lie. Tell people what to do. Off with you!
Do you dread the Bimaris Khan? Travelers!
Don't!
What if you should
Just
take it
don't.
on the road? For the poor, for the pilgrim, for the man with no
Okay. I don't see any way in here, bro. Like I'm trying to not make a commotion.
I don't
But
mean to boast, but I've taken the ears of 7 of them.
you know what?
Take out the horse's legs, then pick them off like the fleas they find so delicious.
I am in need of swordsmen.
Taste death! Just die! You can't hit me! You can't dance, shit eater!
That worked.
The governor returned. I'm not
That
sure.
worked.
I did not see him go upstairs.
There's a key on top of it. Oh, motherfuckers, right here. Sheesh.
Hey, calm yourself, would you? Hey, you! A word! Halt! Huh? So strange. Right. Gone.
Good, he gave up.
Don't worry, I'm here if anything does come up.
Poverty was my only cry. Free me of these chains, please.
Like, I like the stealth. I like all of this stuff. All this stuff is cool. So how they say, when it's good, it's good. When it's working, it's good. When it's not, it's horrible.
Hear me, citizens of Baghdad. The Khalifa is pleased to share a fascinating new theory from scholar Al-Jaham. He suggests that animals develop new characteristics over time to adapt to their environment.
So boring.
As long as they pay me, I go where they want.
What?
Going to go to the camel races. I have a friend. He lives by the Prince District. He trains camels. He promises he will pick me up with him.
Yep, the door with the key in it, huh? Is there another way? Shit. Of course not. You know, all the times there's always a secondary way. This ain't one of them. No offense, you're just gonna get in the way.
It's been mad in the streets today. If it's not Abu Abdallah's thugs sowing chaos, it's the damn rebels.
It is all we can do to keep riots from breaking out.
The governor has a plan. He will see us through this storm.
I won't forget. Come, this way. Enough! Not wasting any more time. Now, where did you get
I better get back.
Maybe nothing. Maybe not.
Oh, the guy with the key came up here.
Now, where did you get gone?
Damn it.
A little caution is never a bad thing.
I'll flay you when I find you. I need the moon to spill some blood. Something's wrong. And I don't like it one bit. Hand out punishment. God have mercy on your soul. You're with me! Just... What started?
Did what we had to do.
Muhammad ibn Tahir's office at last. The Tahirids agreed to withdraw their protection from Alamut at the governor's request. The Hidden Ones are betrayed. Ocean, desert, cobra, dove. It seems he is an admirer of Arib the poet. The governor has been tracking the rebels and the Hidden Ones.
Oh, excuse me. Should have gave more stories of Baghdad. That would have been fun. There's more to do in this world.
You can tell your masters I've had copies made. Shred that page, slit my throat. Our bargain stands.
My masters?
The masked cabal, the order of... I don't care. Are you not in their service?
Are you not in their service?
I serve the Khalifa. I serve Allah. And I do it without hiding my face. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why were you giving commands to Asif at Turkey, a member of the Order?
The brute was stoking the fire of 1,000 rebellions. Thankfully, someone spared me the trouble of putting him down. A hidden one, I heard. Are you the one to thank?
I read your letters. You forced your cousins to remove their protection from Alamut. You sold us to our enemies.
And brought peace to Baghdad. You've already helped yourself to the receipt.
Abu Abdullah's oath of allegiance. What does he have to do with anything?
His ambition would have torn the Khalifa apart. I offered the Order Alamut. They gave me assurance he'd threaten us no more.
So to trap a fox, you loose a wolf. The Order will see Baghdad burn, Governor. History will judge you for this.
History can hang me for it. I'll leave this world knowing that there is courage in compromise.
There is also cowardice.
How old are you? 20? I was about your age when I came to this city. Righteous beyond reproach.
What happened?
I grew up. If you really wish to spare Alamut, turn that blade on your enemies.
Give me their name. The one you brokered the deal with.
I could. But if you fail, then I die. And I'd prefer not to. Now, I have things to do. No hard feelings. Guards!
So the day ends with you fleeing the Shurta after all.
What was that? Came from the haystack. Stay alert.
What's happening? Too obvious? Wake up!
Order or no, Governor Muhammad is no friend to the Hidden Ones. I have seen enough from my 3 suspects. Time to seek Roshan's counsel and end this once and for all.
Remove better as that one. But again, don't really care about those things.
السلام عليكم. حدث الأمر على حين غرة.
I've seen that face before.
Of course you've seen the face. Everybody's seen the face before.
قصر الأمين يقال إلى هذا السعر. الذهاب وافق أخيرا على شرح خطة عمل ذلك.
كثيرا.
يقول أخي إن هناك وحوشا في الماء. الكاذب.
سنحتاج إلى تعقب الحركة والقياس في وقت واحد عن طريق الساعات المائية. لكن الخليفة مستمرة. هذا صحيح.
Fetch the patrols! This is the criminal they see! Hurry!
Best keep to the shadows.
You don't show your face? Call out the shorta!
ذلك الرواق في ريسانة عند نهاية
آخر الليلة قبل العشاء بإذن الله. لكن علي
Says snitches get stitches.
حساب مواقع القمر من ذلك المنزل أو على الشاشة ضربوا
السمع إلى أحد حراس الأمير الشقيق.
Every door is closed in. We just closed in now. Oh, we already passed it. We might as well went to that one.
سأصبح محاربا عظيما.
أحمق. فلتهدى.
The things that pass for art these days.
Things I do try to save money.
Poor likeness.
I did all that trying to save money. That's it.
أحدث تعديلات ابن علي في كتابه.
لا أحاول التطفل. كنا في المتجر.
All right. Let's get to it. I don't need that no more.
لا راح يقرأ من كتاب الشعر هذا. ابن لوقا شخص ذكي جدا كالنظرية على الإطلاق.
معقلا مستقرا تحت حكم إبراهيم العدوي.
قيمة أكبر لفضتكم هنا. إنني لا
نسيت ما كنا نتحدث عنه. على أي حال. أراد منا عكس النسبة؟ غير معقول. الصف الأول كله.
رأيت المعلم حنين اليوم؟ كان مبتسما بها حساب مواقع القباب.
لكن إياك وإخبار شقيقتي.
مراجعة المقترحات التي
ذلك في نهاية المطاف.
مزاجية سيئة.
يجب أن ننتظر.
آخر مرة.
لكننا افترقنا.
كثير من التفكير.
إن أرى عن تقلبات الحصص التموينية يشق عليها.
Hey, did Jamil call you back yet?
Basim, have you appeared decided, Basim? What have you learned?
Arib is innocent. The governor less so. He made a deal with the Order and removed his cousin's protection from Alamut.
Tabban. Just as we had feared. We've been bared to our enemies.
Yes. In exchange for Abu Abdullah's renouncing his claim to the throne. He cedes his crown to suit the Order, led by
his mother. Qabiha is the head of the snake. Where is she now?
Fled to the palace. If we act now, we can spare Alamut. Give me the feather, Master.
Qabiha will meet swift justice. And I will be the one to deliver it.
What? What are you saying?
That a more seasoned hand is needed. The last time you entered a palace, you left it in disarray, to put it lightly.
Have I not proven myself since? Master, I have earned the right.
Earned what? The right to kill?
No, that is not.
A blow from one of us is a blow for all of us. Or does your ego demand the honor?
It is not ego, Master. It is duty. I took an oath to leave my life behind, to walk the shadows and to serve the light. I mean to.
Qabiha is more dangerous than her underlings. Strike quickly and end this. Do not hesitate.
Blood from a stone. Who is she to keep you from Qabiha, or to tell you when to strike?
My master and mentor, without whom I would be nothing but a corpse in the streets of Anbar. You spy on me now?
Always. So you will swallow your questions, strike at her enemies, serve without complaint. And live your life dogged by El Jinni in the hovel you once hoped to escape. You know where to find me when your duty is done.
So many dead or disappeared. And each trail of blood leads back to you, Al-Bahamut, the last mask to be lifted. You set Wasif on the rebels, unleashed Al-Ghul, sold your son's crown to seize Alamut. And all for what? Some worthless token of a long-forgotten age. No matter. I will see you at the palace, and I will cut the head from the snake. It seems Ali decided to attack the palace after all. His rebels could distract these guards.
Just one left. And since there's just one left, we need to get dressed for the occasion.
What do you see?
I know that they're gonna shoot this bird now.
You, hidden one. You think you can help us pass this gate? They're barred from the inside.
You appear primed for a fight, brothers. I will see what I can do.
That's one way.
هناك ماذا؟ لقد فهم المشكلة. أيها الأبلة
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Wait a minute, is this the center? It won't let me fast travel, huh? Gotcha. Alright. Said I remember this. This one was a little bit difficult to get to that fast travel in the first place. Okay.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
There it is.
كيف وصل ذلك إلى هنا؟
I must be quick and quiet. Qabiha will be on her guard.
You did it.
Towards the end.
Some music would brighten the day and draw the guards.
Hey, where did... Next time. Hey, Preston. I'm always ready. I've got your back.
Wonderful playing.
أهلا سيدي. I'm afraid you are early. I am still warming up.
I think you are warmed up enough to play for those guards.
Perhaps, but not for free.
Here you are.
Thank you for supporting the arts.
Let us hope this clears the gate. Servants go where they will. This man might help me open some doors. Such heaviness in the air today.
These are treacherous times.
And most inhospitable. Are we not bade to honor the guest as he is entitled?
We are, but Al-Mutawakkil was murdered in his winter palace. Security has increased here since.
I can see that. Everywhere I go, I am met with dark looks and locked doors. If only this were enough to open them.
If only.
An open door is a priceless thing.
Hold on. Meet your god! Mine! You are mine!
This will throw open all doors. I hope your visit improves.
I feel a change in the air already. Now I will move with ease. Finally, now to find Qabiha and save Alamut.
Here, dog! You can't say you're free!
Ali's rebels are at the gate.
Right, the Sitari sleep! Right! Oryx, batter! On it!
can only get one. Oh, well, that's not gonna work.
Where can I
You're
hide?
raven bait! Pay attention to your master, dog! You!
You are with me.
Taste death! You catch that?
Thanks.
Of course. How many keys I'm gonna need? I thought I got the master key from that guy. And all of a sudden, I need more keys.
Not the new vizier, the old vizier, but not the long time old vizier, the one after the... Never mind, it's too confusing.
Set my boot alight from birth. I'll teach you my shoulder bend. They always fall for it.
Saved my backside too many times.
It's how I killed one of these chief guards back in 23. You think Nabil will win this?
more of those difficult for no reason situations. I was supposed to get the master key from the dude that spent all that coin in.
Have to bring the Qadi to the rich district later. Escorting some important documents from the Salib to his scriptorium. Seeing them work. Hold on! Down with you!
Go. Coward won't be so lucky next time.
I can't even read that document. So
What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as the... Many volumes by Arib. Qabiha is an admirer. Blue, black, white, and yellow tomes. Which book would Qabiha choose to mark her path? She had Arib's book in her office. Perhaps there is a clue in one of her poems. Symmetry of sky or ocean. Perhaps there is a clue in one of her poems. Symmetry of sky or Perhaps there is a clue in one of her poems. Symmetry of sky or ocean. What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as the dove, but alight in my nest. I must have missed something.
So it has something to do with the poem.
What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as the dove, but alight in my nest.
Okay, so maybe blue goes here. I think I did have it right. I just had it in the wrong order, probably.
ocean is blue, the desert gold.
Maybe that opened the downstairs? Oh, maybe that opened the door downstairs? Oh, there we go. That explains it. Blue. Okay.
The great scholar used books to guide him to his secrets.
Didn't I do that before? I could have swore I did that before, but you know, I digress. Let's change it up, see what up. Oh no, because I did the blue, yellow. I did the in order. Okay, that's. Wait, no, I did it right. Blue, yellow, black. I did it right the first time. If that's the case. I'd have to go for the tape for that, but I believe I did that first. I swear I did that first. Oh well.
Someone took great effort to hide this place.
Hidden one.
Where you going? Don't run. Don't run. Don't run.
So many years spent combing ancient tomes and tombs, tracing forgotten histories, snatching at rumor and at myth. When all I could do was wait for you to come to me. Has arrived. Yet he knows not what he is.
It's funny, I seen her already. She's the one that had the perfume with the
Have
blood
you not
in it.
wondered at your nature? You, who see more, who know more. Even my son knew to ask what you were. When he saw your hand touch and wake the ancient's gift.
What am I?
Something more than man.
Enough riddles. Speak plainly.
Why speak what can be shown? Come with me to Alamut. Beneath its temple walls lies all the knowledge that you are heir to. Your so-called brothers would sooner die than see you claim it. But take heart, Basim. We will prepare the way. And set you free.
No!
What poison have you lapped at her lips?
She said I was something more than man. What did she mean, Roshan? What lies beneath the temple?
That is forbidden ground. There's nothing there for you.
I told you of the nightmares. The Jinni. You called it weakness. Told me to mend it. I tried and tried, but you hid the way. You let me struggle alone!
Not alone! You are not the first to walk the shadows broken, Basim. Stitch your shattered pieces into a whole. Pour your pain into the Brotherhood. Purge yourself of the poison she dripped, and come home to us. No more than a man, but no less than our brother. Or is it too little for you?
What if it is?
Follow the path she laid out for you, and I will kill you myself.
Okay.
I have to get out of here. I have to tell Nihal what I have learned.
This is giving Final Fight vibes.
Indeed. Indeed. I feel like they're trying to destroy everything I know about the Assassins.
To me! You will not escape justice!
Maybe this is the wrong way to go to escape.
What do you see, Enkidu? Alhamdulillah. Again, I have escaped with my life and left things broken behind me.
تحتاج الفسطاط إلى صاحب شرطة جديد.
المصادرات دائرة في العثور على أبي جعفر إذا ذهبت أنا قاضية، لكني أعتقد أن العقاب
ولكن إذا كانت الحفاظ على الآداب
عليك لكتاب السن هنا
صار صحيح هذا
مش عارف أن يخالط القرشة
يسكن قريبي هنا.
غدا الذهاب هذا إذا محدقا
حملا الأموية.
The Shurta keep getting underfoot. Could you help clear my path?
I lift the set. Citizens of Baghdad!
والقياس في وقت واحد عن طريق الساعات المائية. لن تتفرق.
Okay. Now here's the best part. Fast travel.
Is maybe making what happens and what doesn't happen in Shadows make more sense.
So I'm glad I could provide clarity.
Don't worry, I will not spoil anything.
Yeah, no worries. I can't wait to get into Shadows myself. Shit.
Hold up! I'll finish you!
Uh-oh. Come on, chicken. Out the way. Okay. You know, it's funny. I'm playing this game and I'm not even thinking about making sense of Shadows. I'm thinking about making sense of Valhalla. I'm thinking backwards. So my mind was thinking, okay, all the Asian people is related to Shadows. I mean, I can't help it. I ain't mean to put those two together. But essentially, I'm thinking like Valhalla, where did he go wrong? Or when did he get... I'm anticipating when Loki took over. That's what I'm looking into. And I guess that's what I was thinking when he said that he's more than a man.
Hey! You're a bitch! What in the name of... There's trouble on the way. Gordon! Damn you!
I swear, money is even more useless in this game than it was in Valhalla. Because when you get all the money, they still make you use all those special coins and stuff to get stuff done. You know, essentially, I only did that because I knew I probably wasn't going to come back here. To be honest with you. So last time I was over here, I didn't even go down there. I climbed right back up. Time. We did some good murder. Hitting one dagger.
Of the special coin system, it's those needles extra.
Telling you, difficult just for the sake of difficult. I mean, I don't think I failed a mission yet, but it was just like those added hurdles. And in the end, they give me another fast travel to unlock. Will do. They knew I couldn't help myself.
The earth has shifted beneath my feet. I need to get back to firmer ground. I need home. I need Nihal.
Hey, what's all this then?
This is where we started out. So the thing that I'm not liking, I'm getting the feeling like in these games they make me feel like I was rooting for the wrong side. That's what it seems like. Like they're trying to play the assassins. In a game called Assassin's Creed, they're trying to play the assassins. Now I can't trust the assassins. They got all kinds of stuff going on now. Maybe I was fighting for the wrong side in a game called Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm hoping it's just Basim, but now it's sounding like the Creed lied to me. They lied to you. Said all they wanted to do is fulfill their own selfish gains. Said what? You lied to me, Rashan.
Back home in Deir Bakr. My parents have met in Wakil.
I like a story that you won't ever expect.
Yeah, that's what they coming to do. Said, you lied to me. Let me change my clothes. Damn you. Said I'm gonna keep my badge, but I'm gonna change my clothes. Damn you.
I know you don't get angry often, but
Got that one on the side.
Basim, are you well? Basim.
I do not know. You were right, Nihal. My enemy, Qabiha, she held the answers.
What did you learn?
That there is more to who I am. A truth Qabiha tried to tell me. A truth my master sought to silence.
It didn't take much for him to change up.
That
like,
truth
oh,
lies at Alamut.
she told me I was more than a man, and all of a sudden,
So we ride for
my
Alamut.
whole world is turned upside down. Haha. Oh yeah, which means it is the end. Yeah,
I will go, Nihal. I alone.
You need me.
I need you safe.
I am safe with you, and you with me.
I may find nothing there but danger and death. This is my fate. I will not turn back from it, but neither will I have you face it.
Where you go, there I will go. Where you rest, there I will rest. I will walk behind you every step of the way. You are never alone. Now get packing. We will not leave Alamut until you have found the answers you seek.
امشي. يلا
I guess the horse didn't make it. Oh. That wasn't Roshan. That was fairly graphic. I like that.
Noor? Not the welcome you were expecting, eh? Well, at least you had the fortune to be elsewhere when the Tahirids came for us.
What happened?
I fear Alamut has fallen. I was tasked with finding help. I went into the desert to find other patrols. Then I found you. No. Only you.
Then Nihal lives. And Roshan?
He would be with you.
Come, brother. We must head out. Find any survivors and cleanse Alamut of its infestation.
I fear I cannot.
How bad? I will make every last one of them pay.
Vengeance is not our way, brother.
Our way? You sit bleeding to death and still cling to this foolish dogma. And for what? Our creed could not protect Alamut. And neither could I.
Nor I. But our beliefs are why you still draw breath. And are why you must save any of us who may yet live.
On that we can agree. You have my word.
Waffaqak Allah, Basim. There is nothing left to say, brother. Go! Save who you can.
Steady. Steady, girl. All is well. All is well. Your master left you in my care. Our temple. Whatever lies beneath, I must see it for myself. No matter the cost. All this blood and death. Is this what Qabiha meant by preparing the way? Nihal, please be safe. Wherever you are. Ya Ilahi. No way through. Except maybe up.
Oh.
Music going in.
Yeah. Creating that atmosphere.
Some of my clan still live. Mentor Rayhan among them. Find peace, warrior.
Hey! For all your reputation, I must say, I expected a far stronger response. I'll dismember you.
On it. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
What was that?
Final feud. Do you hear that? You're mental. To tell us what we want to know. He could spare your life. Yet you did not. I am not a cruel man, but I am faithful. Know yourself.
Fast thinking there.
Mm-hmm.
Silence. No fear.
Tabbat.
That focus move is so good.
They do not deserve to die.
With all the killing you are facing, why do you always wear white robes? There I go again. Wasting my breath on a man who is nothing. No matter the cost. No matter the...
Some of this. Calling backup.
Put that out.
Not getting through. Oh, come on. Come, be crushed.
Basim! What? Basim, how? I thought you were in Baghdad. Where are the others? Roshan!
I came alone, for the same reason these men did. I know the truth, Mentor, about the temple and what it shelters. Our enemies told me as much. They urged me to seek it, because only I could.
You? Thus the Order used the Tahirids to decimate Alamut, because you... You are their key.
To what? What are you protecting that is worth all this bloodshed?
Ancient ground. For generations, it has been our duty to watch over it. Defend it from the Order, who seek to exploit its secrets. The temple houses its entrance, but Basim, even though it is forbidden, I have searched. There is no means to access it.
Then I will find a way myself.
You must not. It is what the Order wants, don't you see? If what we protect should fall into the wrong hands...
It will fall into mine. Look around you, at what the Order is prepared to unleash upon us. If I can gain the knowledge they seek, it can be what finally gives us an edge in this endless war. This is the way forward. For the Hidden Ones.
Okay.
Shukran, Basim.
The temple. Let us finish this. Nothing and no one shall get in my way. Not now, not when I am this close. It will take more than you to stop me. More of them ahead. Suffice to say, I am on the right path.
We should not be here. Our orders were to secure the temple. Not to enter the bastard.
I know. Damn the orders. We know what we fought through to get here. The men we lost. You think we will gain anything once our masters acquire what they seek? You think we will be rewarded? Of course not. Whatever it is they want in here, it must be worth a fortune. Think of all the land you could buy, and the servants.
Please both shut up. Just find it quickly.
Stop right there.
Clearly without you two bickering like a pair of idiots.
Wait, what?
For real?
I like
For
it.
real?
I'll call for help.
Fuck up.
Demon, you'll burn. You wait.
I don't know what that was, but that's one of those perky things we was talking about.
None will best me.
This dude dodged all of my darts. Shit.
intruders could not.
Alright.
Beneath its temple walls, Qabiha said. Beneath its temple walls. Where to begin? What magic is this? Wait. I know this symbol.
Alien shit. Sean, of course.
I warned you what would happen. Last chance. Very well.
So it has come to this. Killing each other. Is this your idea of a brotherhood?
There is no place for those who would set themselves above it.
Is that what you think I am doing?
Wake up, Basim. You walk the Order's path. The very people you swore to fight against. You bring their mission, endangering the very thing you swore to defend.
Alright, why would that work on her? Why?
And where is mine? How can I champion something denied to me? Your creed is flawed.
Look.
Your shoulder.
Gotcha. There we go.
Last chance. I trusted you! I gave you everything I had, and you lied to me! You knew! Since the night we fled unbarred, you knew my truth.
I only feared what it could spell, but I set my worries aside. I had to. You were better.
Maybe I should have waited till she spoke. Maybe.
Yield. Yield.
Basim. Leave her. Come.
I never wanted this. But I need to know.
What if this chick
I do
isn't
not
alive?
want to lose you to
Like-
what you may find in there. You do
What-
not have
what
to
if
look
she's
to
not
the
really
past
there?
to know who you are, who you can be. You can choose, Basim. Put your faith in me.
I tried. And in the end, you thought it best to control me. No different than our enemies.
Basim. Over here. I know what this is.
Word. What if she died in that village? What if
The
we just
key.
seen her? Like, Ner didn't see her. That's a twist.
She will follow.
No, she cannot. You saw it yourself. More of those objects. I wonder what truths lie within. What stories they serve to tell. Whatever lies within carries grave importance. For the hidden ones. For the order of the ancients. For me, what have we walked into? Where has my path brought us?
You do not want to know why anyone was brought to this place.
Are my eyes deceiving me?
Is it supernatural time?
Are you seeing this?
Yep.
Nihal?
I am. I am here.
Wherever we are, it was built long ago. To serve what purpose, I do not know.
I do.
How?
I do not know.
Nihal, you are worrying me.
Yep, Nihal ain't telling you something, bruh.
Nihal, look in here. This place. Nihal? It cannot be. Why do I know this?
This is part of your reality, Assasin. I am a part of your reality too. I will walk behind every step of the way. It was your idea to steal from the palace. Enough! Let me out of here!
How? What are you?
Look! See for yourself!
Restos!
Stalos!
Okay.
Show yourself! You dare to hide from me now? After all you have put me through? Where are you?
The Jinni in my dreams. The figure from these visions. They are one and the same. Is this what I have been seeing? The memories of a life long ago? Are they mine? Is that why the Jinni feels so real? My tormentor. The source of all that ails me. If this is so, then I must face you. No. Why am I seeing this?
Okay.
This space. As I move through it, I see nothing but the memories that stir my soul. In these moments of adversity is when I felt the Jinni nearest. An unrelenting fear, paralyzing me in my weakest state. I never understood what it was born of, or why it haunted me so. But I am beginning to remember. I am in a cold cell, begging for it all to stop. Who I once was may seek retribution. But if I am to move beyond this pain, then what I want is peace. It is time to put an end to this.
Okay.
The cell. My cell. I am nearly there. No going back. The Jinni. I can hear it.
I thought it was more cutscene. I didn't think I had to do anything. I don't know. Maybe leap of faith? Of course, leap of faith into the abyss of nothing.
I know you now. I see you
what?
for what you are.
Who, me?
A crippling memory from a past life. And that is where you will remain. It is over.
No, Basim. It is only the beginning. For us. For what lies ahead. A deeper understanding of the world we left behind. And our place in it.
All my life, I wrestled with who I was. Who I was meant to be. And there you were. All this time. The side of me I resisted. A reflection of who we once were.
Who we shall be once more. There is so much that awaits us.
You were a girl?
A new world. Let me show you.
I will never see you again, will I? Will I be alone?
You are never alone.
I guess that's why all the other Assassin's Creeds let you pick between a female or a male.
How long has it been?
The voice sound different.
It is done. You made your choice. Now, I make mine.
Wada'an, Roshan bint al-Ahad. It was an honor. Come, Basim. We have much to discuss.
Roshan leaves the order.
That we do, Mentor.
Is that the voice actor from Valhalla? Because he sounded a little bit different than how he'd been sounding the whole time. Okay.
This memory I buried of this place, this prison, the torture I suffered here, it festered for years.
I told you when I heard his voice in Valhalla when I started playing Mirage, it sounded different.
Until it consumed my waking life. But I have faced my past, my pain, embraced it. I shed my skin once, in another time, another place. But I am whole again. I remember, And as for those who thought to bind me, should any of them still walk the earth, I so look forward to our reunion. But until that day, a new world awaits.
But I am trying to understand what happened, lol.
Okay. 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 So I'ma stick with what I said. It needs more. Right? That was the most confusing ending ever. Like, it didn't even circle back to really address Valhalla properly. What did we learn, really? So, essentially, we just learned that he's different ever since he,
Okay, thank goodness I am not alone.
Right. So I guess they expressed that he's just different ever since he went and found out that he was more than a human. They didn't even really address who he is. It's like if you didn't play Valhalla, you wouldn't know a thing. And even that, what, she was stuck in a pod? Is he really her? Was it a former life? Was it life before him or whatever? So I feel like Rashawn right now, like.
What was even the point of having him in Valhalla?
Well, I understand the point of him in Valhalla. Because he's trying to meet up with the other ones who are still alive too. And if he's Loki, he's trying to meet back up with Odin, so he could kill Odin. So there's that from Valhalla, like he's trying to kill Odin, which is Eivor. But who knows how many times Odin came back and who he came back as. You know, it's seeming like, I'm not sure if you guys are up on Naruto or whatever, but when it turned into that whole thing with like extraterrestrials and like the two brothers being reborn over and over again, it's starting to feel like that. Like these people are being reborn over and over again, and they're just fighting the same fight over and over and over and over again. That's what it's really feeling like. And for such a short game, they shouldn't have all these credits. I'm just saying. There's too much credits for this short ass game. So that happened.
This is really a throwback, man. Supernatural stuff at the end that confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, for sure. So all it really did was just explain how Basim was and how he got to that. So basically how he regained his memory. He spent the whole game showing that there was something more to him and how he eventually regained his memories. But that's even me stretching a bit because that was done so horribly. Just to say that, like,
this game is never talked of when speaking of AC games.
yeah, for real. And mostly because everything was just crammed together. It needed time to cook. It definitely needed time to cook. Like even the ending was kind of like there wasn't really much explanation. It was just one person in a pod that came out. It needed more time to cook. Even with the bird scratching his face just to show him that he ain't the same person. Again, all of that. So, well, at the end of the day, I did what I came here to do, so I'm not upset with that. We came, we saw, we conquered. We got through it. Now, how do I feel about it? I wouldn't have missed anything if I skipped it. Right? I wouldn't have missed anything. I was kind of interested after Valhalla to see what story they were trying to tell. And I feel like they could have got to that point in the beginning. They could have pointed out that he was somebody different from the beginning, and then spent the rest of the time with him doing things for his own purposes. There was many different ways to do this, right? We didn't have to really follow this rabbit hole of nothingness, because that's what it really was, a rabbit hole to nothingness. And even with it ending like with that supernatural part, you didn't really explain that it's actually a god or any of the other stuff that where you left off in Valhalla. Like you just ignored everything. They ignored everything that they were building up to for the most part. In essence, what did we have? A nostalgic Assassin's Creed game. That's what we had. Assassin's Creed that took place in the old type of Assassin's Creed world like we used to know. And it really didn't matter what story they put in it, for real, for real. I think they were just trying to give the old school fans what they thought they wanted. Without giving them what they thought they wanted. Like if you're gonna do this, I feel like they left out the whole part with Desmond. They left out all of that stuff. They left out, even with his father from the last one. They left everything out. They left everything out. They left everything out.
This ending is more proof this was DLC priced as a full game. We end where we started. Nothing progressed.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's very unfulfilling, I would say. There's no aha moments. There's nothing that really makes me feel like it connects to anything, really. It doesn't even connect to Valhalla, which is the one that came before it. All it did is kind of gave you, and the one thing that I do give to it, it did give you a more behind the scenes look at the Order, at the Assassins, at the Brotherhood. They gave a more behind the scenes look at it, like the whole initiation and all that other stuff. They did do that. I mean, I have more of an understanding, and that part was good. There was no real reason to spend more time into the city, which was the best part of that game, the city. And I don't know why these credits are so long. Like, I feel like they just made it long just so you could hear the music that they paid for. That's why it's so long, so you can hear the music. And I put it on fast speed. It's not even on normal, it's on fast. That's normal. Fast forward, it's still not over. They're like, you're gonna hear this music.
It's long because of how Ubisoft develops. They do it by committee.
Oh Lord, I think they put every game that they made, they put all the people that helped them with every other game. They put in the credits for Assassin's Creed Valhalla because they weren't finished. They put Assassin's Creed Valhalla credits. They put their Star Wars game credits. So like just because we couldn't put them all in there because we know you're probably not gonna play that here. See them here too. You better give me something. Nothing? Of course, New Game Plus. No, we just want a new game. You don't want a New Game Plus, we just want a new game. Oh, man. We don't want a New Game Plus, just a new game, that's it. Yeah, we know about her. She doesn't exist. Your oldest friend doesn't exist, and the hidden place is just a place to get gear. Nothing crazy. So, yeah, I'm not upset that it was short. But then again, I guess it being short is the reason that it makes me upset. Okay, a few things before we never touch on this game ever again and never mentioned. This is the one that will never be mentioned, right? So, it didn't have many glitches. It just had a lot of those, I don't know, crazy design flow. I don't know what to... Look. Thank goodness this ain't the last Assassin's Creed to play. Because had it been, it would have been a hard judgment call to look at another one. Because they went backwards, and they didn't do a good job. I don't think they did a good job telling this story. I think there was more hype created from the idea of Basim slash Loki from Valhalla. I think Valhalla prepared him to be a better character than what we were given in Mirage. Right? I don't know if there's more to him. I'll probably explore the world for a little bit on my own time and see if there's anything, but I doubt there's anything. Everybody's dead. There's nothing but to get a few pickpockets in. There's no real purpose for anything, and I know I'm not returning once I'm gone. Does he still have the bird? Because he shouldn't have the bird.
What do you see?
The bird don't trust him, so I don't know. He still got the bird. Whatever the hell that they want to do there, I don't know. But on the bright side, we're done. And on the better side, we're going to start with Shadow soon. The moment we've all been waiting for. And for those who never played this game, at least you don't got to play it. You can live through my playthrough, and the world will keep moving. But in my opinion, yeah, this one could be missed. Even though it had some moments, it did have some moments, and it definitely has its nostalgia. It's something that you could have just waited and got for free, I guess. I mean, fortunately enough, I got it on discount. I got it on sale with the Valhalla. But I appreciate the Valhalla way more. Way more. There's a whole lot more. And I could say that in terms of wanting an old, like a return to form Assassin's Creed, I think it can't return to the old unless they make it just like the new ones. Like if you're gonna do an old one,
same, I would have been pissed paying $76 for this.
yeah, for real. I mean, I'd been pissed paying. I'm playing it for free too. Like I ain't go just because, and I tell you, just because the expectations behind Assassin's Creed games makes this like they just kind of like you could tell their heart wasn't. Well, I can't say that. There was a lot of effort put into it. The cinematics were pretty good. The character designs were pretty good. It is visually pleasing. It is. It reminds me of one of those games that comes out when a console now starts, like when you bring out a new console and they don't, you know how they don't usually care about the new console, so they just throw something to say here's a demonstration of what we could do with this new console, and the story doesn't really matter and all that stuff. That's what this feels like. Like they was like, oh, okay, look at the potential. Don't you see the palm trees? Look, you see each individual palm, right? The character designs I thought was pretty good. The lively city I think was pretty good with a bunch of people. Look, I mean, look how many people are on the screen at the same time. There's people running around, walking around and shit. It's beautiful. It's nice. It really is. It's just when you spend all this time to make a city like this, and you don't really put the time into making everything flow together properly, it makes you get upset with missed potential for the most part. And that's what I'm struggling with, the missed potential here. Right? But then again, I'm glad I made it through it. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to make it to Shadows, and this is what I'm doing. So, at the end of the day, if you're like me and you just want to actually get it under your belt and say that I did it and I seen it, sure, why not? It's not the worst game you could play. It's not even a bad game. It's just, it's not fulfilling. If you're looking for more story, something to push along the whole narrative of Assassin's Creed, this is not it. I think Unity probably did a better job of pushing the narrative than this one. This didn't even push the narrative of Basim too well, in my opinion. It just kind of like strung you along to see like, okay, well, what they're gonna do with it. And at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, it's a game. It's an Assassin's Creed. That's about it. I wouldn't be saying, like, I wouldn't recommend it like I'm recommending Origins. Like, I'll push Origins all day. Origins is a great place to be in terms of Assassin's Creed. You could stay there. Like, another one, I would say Black Flag. Black Flag is a great place to be. You could stay there. Like, you could live in Black Flag world, for real, for real. You know, but all of those kind of stray so far. I guess that's the point. The ones that are really good stray so far from the original idea. And that's weird, kind of. It's kind of weird that all the best games strayed from the original idea. Even Valhalla was good, but it strayed from the original idea. That was pretty much a Viking simulator than anything else. And I guess Shadows is just going to be a ninja simulator at the end of the day, if you're really looking at it like that. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Everybody liked that, and it's probably for the same reason. The only problem with that is that I feel like Shadows is one of those things that they should have made longer, right? Rather than trying to just get through it, right? Shadows might be that problem that I might have. Like, I'm starting to feel like my problem with Shadows is going to be, why didn't they make it as long as Valhalla? Like, why did we spend so much time as a Viking? Why did we spend so much time as an Egyptian dude? Why did we spend all this time as a Greek person, rather than spending all this time as an actual assassin, like as an actual assassin, right? An actual ninja. The ones who actually are known for being in the dark. Not a dude in big clunky jewelry that's trying to ka-chink his way through the darkness, right? So, I won't know until we get to it. And I hope you guys are looking forward to that one, right? Because this one's pretty much over. So, with that being said, for all those who are new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed the content. Look forward to more of this, because this is what we do. We basically talk about our experiences in these games as we play them and enjoy them, and hopefully have good conversation with the chat. My boy Rizzy, I appreciate you. You already know what we're getting into next. For those who've been with us from the beginning, I appreciate you for sticking through it, even sticking through this one. I mean,
see you next stream.
There's been worse. Let's not forget there was Forspoken, which we'll never Forspoken again. This is better than Forspoken. I'll say that. This is better than Forspoken. But anywho, I enjoy having you guys here. If you haven't done so, if you've been clicking around and you actually like the content, you like the personality, you like all the things going on, don't make yourself a stranger. Come a part of the crew. We'll love to have you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done so, hit that like, hit that subscribe, send a comment, all that good stuff. If you're still too shy, it's all good. Just having you back is good enough. So, without further ado, till next time, everybody. Later, gamers.